Hey, I already gave you food, okay? There's absolutely nothing to look at today. Hey, what are you doing, buddy? Don't let him fool you. I gave him a ton of treats. The Chuchel. Is he here right now? For 99 cents, let's go. First super chat before the stream even started, man. $1. One bean coming in. Let's go. I'm chopping up some steak to steak bites, and have brown gravy with white rice and broccoli. That sounds really good. We just had beef stew. My wife made some bomb beef stew. Silver's up. Silver up. You're $1,500 in USOR at 009. Let's go. So you ended up buying USOR, right? Let me see. What the heck? Yo! That's awesome. Hey, flip coins for 10 beans. $10 Venmo. Yo, flip coins. Thank you so much for the $10, man. That's tax free, interest free. No, what do you call it? Fee free? Fee free, tax free. Just $10, man. Let's go. Hey, meow, at my son's birthday party. Catch whatever I missed later. I'll make all the videos for you. I'm gonna make all the videos. Yeah, tell your son happy birthday. Let's go. Flip coins. I'll take a look at all your coins for you right now. I'm gonna make videos on him too, so if you watch it later, you could just check the channel and then I'll post the videos afterwards. Silver Day says, Zebik, please. Aloe says, I would be dumping my silver right now if I had any. Huh? I mean, you gotta, maybe not. You gotta do what's best for you. No, this isn't the right USOR, right? USOR. Yeah, it's this one. This is the right USOR. Yeah, so we actually had a sell-off, so you probably bought the dip, right? Yeah, you bought the dip. Nothing I can look at right now, but we'll keep an eye on it. All right, let's take a look at Zebik. And then we'll look at Turbo, CKB, Billy, Used Car, Beam. I don't know. Maybe I have to look into it. Taking a look at Zebik Network on the live stream. So right now we are getting stuck at resistance between 28 and 33. So like we said before, this is key resistance. So if we don't break this level, the next landing pad is going to be 2011 to 2017 in my opinion. Once you break this, then you're invalidating the fact that you broke the 236382 on the macro time frame. So typically, again, we break the 236382. The next landing pad is going to be around the 618786 to the downside. And that's arguable because you're still validating some sort of uptrend at that point. But you're still at least maintaining structure and making a higher low. But on the shorter time frame, you absolutely need to break through this area of resistance for any sort of continuation up to 2045. But once you invalidate this resistance anyway, the price action is going to put you back into macro support here at 29 to 41. So you do absolutely need to get a continuation and see a breakthrough over 45. which coincides with the 236 support, which is now flip resistance, and then the 618 from the high to the low on the shorter time frame. I know that's a lot of information, but I hope you guys can keep up. Anyways, so very important, very, very, very significant level over here. We are getting stuck. What we don't want to see, which is an option, or which is a possibility, is getting rejected here and coming back down, making a lower low. The other side of that is breaking 33 and 45 would be next. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you so much for your support. Yo, so Flipcoins just Venmo'd me $10, which is awesome. So I have to look at all of his coins right now. Actually, let's take a look at your gamble plays first. Come on, Billy. Come on, Billy. Taking a look at Billy on the live stream. So hopefully we're putting in a bottom right now. As of right now, you have macro resistance at 2032 to 2074. Keep in mind that is a monster move up. I mean, these moves up are huge, 200% to 580%. As a holder, you really need to break this area of resistance for any sort of continuation up. 2 cents would be the next target on the upside. Keep in mind, like we've done before, because we've been looking at this coin for more than a year, for more than 2 years now, right? Yeah, more than 2 years now. That's crazy. Year and a half. You know, we said the same thing. We drew out the same thing where you made a low. If this was a low, resistance you had at 205 to 1 cent. And I remember we came back up here, and this is exactly where traders would be taking profits. So if you're holding it, you're hoping for the continuation through this level, which you actually didn't get, but traders got a 5x, and then the price actually capitulated and you made a lower low. So the same thing is in play right now. Whether you come back up to 382 or whether you come back up to 2033 and get stuck, make a lower high, validating this downtrend. So absolutely needs to break this area for any sort of continuation, and for a breakout, and for it to be, you know, trend reversal, bull run, Billy to the moon. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you so much for your support. Let's see. I'm just saying something like silver shouldn't be doing this, but like meme coins don't have people going to physical shops and selling, melting their investment. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. World War III, probably. Damn. WW3. WW3, man. Sign me up. Sign me up. What are we looking at? Oh, yeah, Iranian military cat. Iran military. This is for Bitcoin Bajan. Oh, man. Do you guys remember Bitcoin? Yeah, Bitcoin Bajan. He's holding to the moon, man. ADX in play. Huge gamble play. Huge gamble play. Let's take a look at used car. Used car. Taking a look at used car on the live stream. So as of right now, nothing has changed with our chart. Everything still remains the same. We are in a downtrend. Downtrend actually corresponds with this macro area of resistance between 2028 and 2065. So if you're gambling, this is where you're taking profits, which back in November, we already set that. So if you sold it, then you had the opportunity to make 350%. So congratulations. If you didn't, you got sent back down to the shadow realm. Now, price is actually staying over our area of support here at 2077. So you could argue consolidation. You know, we're waiting for a breakout to get us over 2028 right now. You could, I mean, it could theoretically do it again, but as a holder, you absolutely need to break this area of resistance, which we have boxed. And then you're looking at the next move up to 2 cents. And then from there, we'll take a look at the macro timeframes. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you so much for your support. All right, and then flip coins for $10 Venmo. Turbo. Take a look at Turbo. I don't think it's doing anything. No, it's not doing anything. taking a look at Turbo on the live stream. So Turbo is not doing anything right now. You're still in the waiting room for Turbo. The one thing that concerns me is that, like we always say, 23632 resistance, 618 retracement, all that is bullish if we get a continuation. And unfortunately, we didn't. We got stuck here twice, and then we actually came back down and retested this low. So we already technically did a 618 retracement back in July and May of 2025. Price couldn't break out. You're still in this downtrend, and now you're under our resistance point at 2024 to 2034. So first and foremost, Turbo does need to break out of this level of resistance in validating this downtrend. The next target on the upside would be 2059. Again, for a triple top, I guess it's possible for a triple top. But once you break that, then we could start taking a look at the reversal scenario and the targets on the upside and the macro targets on the upside. Until then, we could still come back up like we've done before, get stuck at resistance, come back down, and retest these lows. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video. And then flip coins for 10 beans. I think his last coin was CKB. And then I'll read the chat right now. So, sorry, I had to do a super chat. Somebody sent me $10 Venmo, so I had to do that. Let's see. Meme coins, blah, blah, blah. I'm still here cooking. Yo, let's go. Got a chef here. What's good? Nothing much. Thank you so much for the $1, man. For the 99 cents. Steph, WPLS on deck screener chart is insane. Do your own research. I could take a look at that. Bruh, don't say that. You don't want to waste. You don't want a war. Trust me. What are you talking about? You think like it's up to me. That's funny. Aloe says, you don't want a war. Trust me. You really think it's up to us? Come on. Can you do Ondo? Curious what you think about the massive unlock coming for it January 18th. This is something that we're going to read in the history books. Yeah, I could take a look at Ondo. I got to look at, hold on, give me 1 second. Can you look at Ondo? Yes. Hey, I'm in. I got in USOR. Yeah, at 209 you said, right? Imagine it goes back up. 13x back up to 12 cents. I still don't think it's on deck screener though. Is it? USOR? Oh, wait a minute. I think it is. Yeah, because you said you bought at 209. Hold on, let me look at CKB for flip coins. Give me 1 second. Taking a look at CKB Nervous Network on the live stream. So nothing has happened. Nothing has changed. We're still in the waiting room for Nervous Network. Just keep in mind we still have resistance at 2042 to 2064. Keep in mind that's around a 68 to 132% pump. You're still in some sort of downtrend right now. So it does still hit this downtrend as resistance. You absolutely need to get a break over this area of resistance for any sort of continuation up to 1 cent 20. That would be the next target in validating this downtrend, and then we could start forming some sort of uptrend. But right now, very bearish under 2042. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you so much for your support. You said World War III, sign me up. This guy. Yeah, so like, what do you mean? Like, what are you gonna do? Like, if there's like actually like, first of all, I highly doubt you really have to worry about it, especially with ballistic missiles and long range like weaponry at this point. But I mean, what are you gonna do? What, are you just not gonna do? You're just gonna sit around and not do anything? Yeah, I wasn't here when you said it. Still cooking dinner. Oh yeah, okay. So I don't think this is it. I think it's this one, right? Because you said, yeah, so the fully diluted to 8.8. Looking at it on the hour. No, you know what? This just came out today. This is the wrong one. This is the wrong one. Hold on. Man, it's this, right? Is it this? No, it's not this. Yeah, I remember. I can't even look it up. I think it's this one because it's 0.0087 and then 357,000 liquidity, and it came out January 9th. So I think it's this one. So, and yeah, you bought it what at 209? So you're waiting for a breakout right now. Oh, Mateo wants Ondo Mondo. Yeah, I mean Ondo's kind of cooked. Unfortunately, as we always say, you break the 236382, the next landing pad or like the next area that I would buy Ondo at would be this area, which is why we have it boxed. So, you could get chopped around and you know, it's just in a downtrend. This isn't bullish at all. The only time that I'd say that you're in for some sort of major reversal is if you break 60 cents. Once you break 60 cents, then we could delete that and look at the targets on the upside. But if you're holding Ondo, you really want to see, and what you're waiting for is 60 cents. Otherwise, I guess if you're dollar cost averaging down, I would do 16 cents to 27 cents. I know that's steep, but trust me, it does happen. It's at 91501. Yeah, this is the wrong one. Yeah, I can't find it, man. But once it but let me look USCR. But yeah, once it gets listed on here, that'll be good. I mean, I feel like it's so new. Yeah, it's so new that like that's why. Yeah, nothing's happened with USCR though. You're still holding this area of support. So once we turn bullish again for USCR, then you're looking at that next leg up, which I think is what, the 618 or 786, which is around 10 cents. Yeah, so I would say 10 cents would be the next leg up for USCR. But if you break this area of support, then the next leg down is going to send you back to 1 cent to 1 cent 40. I say that every time, so you already know. Let's see. Let's take a look at Peanut. Peanut the squirrel. Yeah, so Peanut's still bearish right now, under 15 cents. And then, yeah, we said on the shorter time frame, you broke support. So did 7 cents already get tagged? Yes. No, it didn't. So I guess 7 cents is support and 7 cents 40. So that's your next landing pad for Peanut. And then for it to no longer be macro bearish, you need to break 15 cents for Peanut. Keep in mind, you could still come back up here, get stuck, come back down, make a lower high, validate this downtrend that we're in. So you got a long ways to go on Peanut. And yeah, I think I did all of Flipcoin's I think I did all of Flipcoin's coins. What am I missing? So CK, oh, maybe Beam. I think Beam, right? Let's take a look at Beam. Oh yeah, I have to take the trash out today. Oops. It's Friday tomorrow. Let's see. I think it's Beam. Oh, Midnight. That's the other one. Taking a look at Beam on the live stream. So unfortunately, there's nothing bullish, nothing happening with Beam. Clearly, you can see we're just stuck in some sort of nasty downtrend that we've been in, I mean, since it came out. You are bearish under 2005, bullish over 2070. Keep in mind that once we do establish a bottom, a floor here, very key area of resistance that needs to break, because like before, exactly what happened last time is we unfortunately couldn't break out, and then the price got rejected and we made a lower low. So given that we're putting in a base right now, this area absolutely needs to break. Otherwise, you're going to validate some sort of downtrend forming. And at that time, whatever that's going to be, however it's going to look like in the future, you're going to come back up, get stuck here. Traders are going to be taking profits, but if you're holding it, then you're probably going to come back down, make a lower low. So as a holder, you absolutely need to break this area of resistance. But I think they're done diluting the market, right? Yeah, I think there are no more token unlocks. Yeah, so there are no more token unlocks, which I do want to point out, uh, until November 15th of 2026. So you got 11 months. So given that we do put in a bottom and selling pressure does ease, I do think that you are in for some sort of reversal, but we just have to wait and see how high it's actually going to go, and whether we get a giant bull run or whether we get just some sort of retracement, before we fall off the table. I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video. Yeah, I think that's it. How's XCN looking? I don't think XCN's doing anything different. Yeah, I think it's literally doing the same thing. Oh, it's printing green. Is it about to blow out of here? Wait, but you didn't dollar cost average any more USCR, right? Chutril. So you're still up like a whole bunch of money, but I don't think you never like dollar cost averaged while the price was going up, right? Because remember back here when we were talking about it, we said, hey, it might break down. But we wouldn't have known. Like I would have never have known, but I was just playing it smart. I was just saying, hey, you should probably wait because you want to buy it. But imagine now, of course, the one time you do that, it's like the price goes up like 8x. But I mean, you're still in, but I don't think you're dollar cost averaging because you're waiting for it to come down. So I think that if you don't, you still have 100,000 coins, and at 100,000 coins, you're still, or 200,000, whatever it is. If it hits $1, it's still $100,000, which I think you're planning on selling at like $5. So yeah, so for XCN, you just need to break this area of resistance. If you don't, you're going to come down and make a lower low, unfortunately. And looking back at it in the future, we're going to say, oh my God, we got stuck at resistance and we got smacked back down and made a lower low, validating a downtrend. So if you're a moon boy, if you're an XCN moon boy, if you're really trying to, hold it and you're hodling it and you're saying it's going to the moon, you need to get, price action needs to get over and stay over 1 cent. What is this? 2003 Mercedes-Benz. I've never looked at this car in my life. I would never buy that car. Yeah, so as an XCN holder, you absolutely need to break over and stay over 1 cent. If you don't, then it's just going to be a retracement. A lot of coins are doing retracements right now, unfortunately. None of them are doing breakouts, including my coin. How's Elon looking? How's Elon looking? Been live for 23 minutes. Let's go. Oh, Elon's not looking bad. Yo, let's go. Wow, nobody like, come on. 139,000 followers. No one did that. Yeah, 3%. That's a lot of money. It's like $300. Wait, is it? Yeah, that's $300. Navnik says measurable data something. Dude, that's an old token then. What was it? Measurable data token, MDT. I remember when that coin got listed on Coinbase. What is it called? Measure MDT, measurable data token, yeah. Yo, it's at 8 million market cap. What the hell happened to this coin? Oh, wow. Bro. Brutal. Yeah, this is brutal. Yeah, we'll take a look at it. I mean, it might be another... Oops. Wrong area to look at. Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing to look at, unfortunately. Bearish under 2 cents, bullish over 3 cents, 17. And then as far as support goes, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I guess the next landing pad for MDT is 2097. So, if you're getting chopped, then, yeah, I mean, you already came up and retested this area as resistance and got rejected. So maybe if you do break 1 cent 60 or 2 cents, you do get the next move up on the shorter time frame to 2 cents 80. But even that is still validating and hitting this channel, this downtrend. So not financial advice, just my opinion. I don't know if you're gambling it, but it is only a 8.9 million market cap. The highest market cap that this has ever been was over here at 80 million. So I guess a 10x on the market cap. Yeah, 11 cents, 1 cent. So yeah, it's a 10x on the market cap. And it's still only 80 million. So it might not be a bad play. I mean, it might be a gamble play for sure. But just be careful with it. Because this is one of those coins that could just basically go to zero. Ooh, hold on. Let me see that. What is this? Oh, $19,000. Yeah, I'll pass. Never mind. That's nice though. Byte token, Digibyte. I haven't looked at Digibyte since I last had a member. I had a member that had Digibyte on the watch list. Hey, how's your steak and broccoli? The True Trill over there cooking with gravy. That sounds so good. I love gravy. Oh wait, no, Byte isn't Digibyte, is it? Or is it? Yeah, I think it's this. It did a 300% move today. You mean on the week? It did a 300% move this week. Oh, is this a cat? Is this a cat coin? No, it's a dog. I don't like it. No, I'm just joking. Let's see. Byte. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'll just look at it on here. Yeah, wow. I guess I could make a video on this. Taking a look at Byte on the live stream. So, wow, I had a massive move up today. So, congratulations to the holders. As far as the targets go, keep in mind, you need to stay over this area. So, this was area, which is very important because what you don't want to see is either a wick or another red candle spawn that takes you back under 52. So as long as it's over 52, then you're getting a continuation up to 4 zeros 13. If 5 zeros 52 does not hold, you're probably going to get sent back down, validating this downtrend that we're in. So looking back, it's just going to be some sort of retracement. But the good news is that if it does close over 52, then the next target on the upside is a 618 retracement, and then you're invalidating this downtrend, and which should give you some sort of major breakout. Now, it is only a 6.1 million market cap, so it's a high risk, high reward play. Plenty of upside potential. And well, yeah, if the volume comes in, this thing's obviously going to go to the moon. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video. It's done. It's done. It's too fire. Let's go. Sorry, no buy. The AI digital dog, you got the right on screen. Yes, the week. Dude, 300%. I couldn't just get that. I can't just get a 300% on my investment right now. Like, can I just get a 300%? Damn. Well, I'm like the majority. Actually, I guess even the majority of my. I'm majority in cash now, and you guys already know my BTC maxi play, so I don't even think even what a 300% is even enough at this point, but it'll be fine. I'll be fine. That's crazy. Good for you, man. The True Trill for a net of 99 cents. So what is that? That's $3.90. That's $3. That's $2.97. Let's go. Keeping the freaking channel alive, man. The True Trill is done with the super chats, man. Your coin will always be like Flipcoin, dude. Flipcoins is like the #1 freaking contributor to like the channel. Like he doesn't have to contribute any more at all to the channel, and I will always look at his coins and make videos for him because He's like, yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much for the super chats, man. I really appreciate it. It's been a long wait. Yeah. It's been, I mean, you've had to wait until April, yeah, April to January. So if you diamond hands it, then yeah, man. What is it? April, May, June, July, August, September, October, January, February. Yeah, so you had to wait 9 months. Man, that's almost like the amount of time it takes to like have a baby. Not you waited 9 months to get a 300%, man. That's way too long. Can you look at IP? Yes, I can look at story for you. I can take a look at story for you. Let's see. Yeah, damn. That's not good. I contributed too. Don't forget. Of course. Yeah, no, I know. Free Lightning, YouTube. There's like a lot of people. There are like a handful of people that always like contribute and super chat, and they're just members. Just being a member is like awesome. Like you know. So yeah, no, definitely. You're a mod, and you're always like posting stuff. You and Silver Days, like thank you two so much for being awesome mods to the channel, and super chatting, and like being members. So you guys have it's like the trifecta, man. So thank you so much for that. I can wait 9 months for like 500K. Yeah, me too. Oh yeah, just 500K. I could wait 9 months. I've never looked at this car. Why is it showing me Mercedes? Why is it showing me Mercedes? So I guess I'll make a video on this. Taking a look at story IP on the live stream. So keep in mind, as of right now, you did hit resistance between 247 and 349. The problem is you attempted to break out, and it was more of a retracement than a breakout, which typically happens when the price gets rejected and smacks back into resistance. Keep in mind, if the price does break below $2.47, then most likely this is going to go back down to a low and probably make a lower low, validating some sort of downtrend. And looking back, we're going to say this was some sort of retracement instead of a breakout. So in order for it to be a breakout and for any sort of continuation, you do absolutely need to break 349. The next target on the upside is going to be $6 when that does, and if that does happen. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video. Dope that you give an analysis on coins and people contribute. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll try to always like look at everybody's coins, but obviously like, we gotta look at Elon, like I know, member coins and people that super chat, obviously I have to like look at first, So yeah, I mean, you don't want me to look at Elon. So Elon, nothing bullish with it. I guess I can make a video, but I mean, taking a look at Dojo on Mars on the live stream, so I was debating on whether I should make a video or not, but we're doing it anyway. We're looking at it for the gentleman who's a member who requested this coin. So yeah, nothing's happening right now. So I mean, again, moving averages are flattening out. I do think we are in for some sort of big move. Whether that's a downside or upside, I don't know. I'm hoping it's to the upside. But just remember that if it's to the downside, the next landing pad for Dojo on Mars is going to be around 604. If it's to the upside, in order for it not to just be some sort of retracement and still bearish, we need to break this box, which is why we have this purple box here. Once that breaks, then we could delete everything, redraw everything, look at the targets on the upside. But if we do get some sort of massive move, which would be great, which takes us to 709 to 13, we can't see it getting stuck here. We do need to see follow through. We do need to see a continuation. And then we could say, hey, there's a reversal in play and it's going to the moon. But if it doesn't do that, looking back on it in the future, we're going to be like, oh, it's just another retracement. Exactly what it's been doing since November of 2021. You've just been having retracements and getting stuck at resistance and then breaking down. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I will keep you updated And thank you so much for your support. Mateo says, what coin was your biggest success all time? It was Shiba Inu. I turned like 4 grand into 20 grand. And then I gave it all back throughout the course of 5 years with OXT. Don't feel bad, Free Lightning. I should have a wrench, but I ain't crying. We're a team. We are all here for a purpose. This community is more like a team to me. I agree, man. We're all in this because like we're trying to make it. We're trying to get like we're trying to make that. We're trying. The True Chill is trying to make $500,000 with USCR. I'm trying to make $250,000 with Doge on Mars. Flipcoins is trying to make it with Turbo, CKB, Billy, Used Car. This guy's trying to make it with Ondo. Mateo's trying to make it with Bitcoin Cash. I'm just joking, but I'm just saying. So, I get it. I get it. We all want. We're all in this together, and we're all in this because we want our coins to be looked at, and we just want the content out there. And that's one of the reasons why I started my channel, is because I think it's important, going into other streamers' live streams and asking about your coin and having them look at it. It's like, it not only reassures me, but it gives me targets. It gives me areas of support. It gives me areas of resistance, especially if they clip it and make videos afterwards. Then that content is out there, so more people are going to see, oh, wow, this guy's making videos on my coin. So it is like a team, because your videos, you're now a part of this, and this channel posts that video to the internet, and when other people that have no idea who we are see that, they'll be like, oh yeah, hey, maybe I will put a couple $100 in Doge on Mars because it's all the way at the low, and if it at least goes back up to its previous high, it's like $2,500. So yeah, or whatever the math ends up being. JR Ford, welcome to the live stream. I gotta watch the replay tomorrow morning. Well, I mean, if you want, just tell me what coin you want me to look at for you, and I'll post. If you're still here, just type what coin you want me to look at for you, since you're a member, and I could take a look at it for you. That way, when you replay the video, you can at least have your coin get looked at. Hello, we all gonna make it if you put in lots of money. Bro, I tried that with OXT, man, and then I ended up selling at a loss, so I don't believe that anymore. I got wrecked. Mateo says, I'm starting to see a trend among all these coins. Everything in a downtrend. I guess I'm holding cash all year. Everything is in a downtrend right now. You are absolutely correct. But that doesn't mean that we can't get retracements or the opportunity to sell. So, especially having retracements. Yeah, my biggest success was Shiba Inu. Yeah, so I bought it here. Yeah, so I bought Shiba Inu here. And I bought it on crypto.com. And when it got listed on Coinbase, and Coinbase had its own ecosystem for I don't know if you guys remember that, but it was a shit show. But basically they locked my coins. It got released on Coinbase, and basically the price was here, and I ended up selling. So I don't know, it was like 4,000 to 20 grand. So was that like 5x or something? Yeah, it was 400%. So it was 4,416. It was a little bit more. Maybe I bought it like a little bit lower, like down here. Yeah. Anyway, so I sold it, and I thought I sold it at the exact high, which was great. And then it ended up going higher. And I did the math, and I would have had like 50 or 60 grand if I had sold the exact top, but you can't really do that. And then And then I got clever because I was like, oh man, I could basically throw money into anything and make money, right? That's what happened to all of us, right? So then I ended up putting money in here. Like I ended up rotating most of that money into OXT at I think 20 cents or something. And I wrote it up. I wrote it up again, and then it like fell off the table. I wrote it up, and then I sold here, and I sold here. These are my two sell points after 5 years. And then it basically, now the price is history, which is crazy. If I didn't sell, I would be like so disappointed. I would be so sad. That would be so much money gone. It's about getting in early. Yeah. But what about here, right? I got in early here and the price still went down. Dude, look at this. This is a Gemini coin. Look at this. What a garbage coin. Hey, what are you doing? Hey. Come here. What's up? What do you want? Oh, no, you can't go over there. Yeah, look at this coin. It's just crazy, you know. It came out and it went up to like $25, $27. And now it's like it's just dead. Where's Aloe? Where did Aloe go? I don't think Aloe liked my World War III comment. So Aloe's not commenting anymore. Aloe, come back. Here, I'll look at Vara for you. I will look at Vara for you. Hey, not bad. Nothing's really happened though. But look, you came down and you probably retested. Yeah, you broke down. You're cooked. Yeah, this thing's probably cooked. 2 zeros, 1 and 12 is the next landing pad for Vara. I guess technically if you don't use the wicks and if you use the close, then debatable because some people actually do that. You're still in support, so you still have a chance for continuation. But the second it breaks 2 zeros, 14, then you're probably cooked. You can go back down to the low. What's the name of that coin that went from 25 to 0? Oh, it's called Somnium Space Cubes. Which, I mean, I don't know how this thing's so bad. I'm here, dude. Let's go, Aloe. Oh, wow. The True Chill is getting a reversal right now, it looks like. It looks like USCR is having some sort of move up. You need to break this. You break that, you're going to go to like 10 cents. Bro, putting 4,000 into meme coins back then is wild. Yeah. It wasn't, yeah. It was pretty crazy, but I had so much money in XLM that when I sold it and I wrote, like, I took some, like, for me, it was like, oh, it's only $4,000. But it's because I had just put in like 16 or 17 grand into like XLM and I ended up like losing a lot of that. Not a lot of it, but some of that. So it's like, imagine like if you buy one coin and then you sell it and then you bought like $20,000 worth and then you're like, oh, you know what? I'll just put in like 3 grand into this meme coin. Jason Sinkar for 2 beans. Let's go. We are officially at 497 now for the night. Let's go. Well, actually, Flipcoin sent $10 via Venmo, so we're at 1497 for the night. Let's go. Thank you. Jason Sinkar for 2 beans says Fleek. Interesting AI crypto. Fleek. Oh, very small market cap. A lot of upside potential. Oh, I already looked at this for you. Yeah, so I already looked at this for you. So for Fleek, you're still in the waiting room right now. So you do need to break 10 cents to 16 cents. Once you break that, then you can look at 34 cents, which keep in mind, this is where traders are going to be taking profit. So it just depends. Are you holding or are you trading it? Because that's around 30 to 121% pump. And then the 618 retracement is like 350%. So right now it is bearish under 10 cents. So the first and foremost target that you need to break is 10 cents for Fleek. And it's such a small market cap that, I mean, it's such a small market cap. I mean, the highest market cap it's ever been was 6 million. And the fully diluted is 7.4 million with no token release schedule. So I don't think it really matters because it's such a small market cap coin anyway. But a lot of upside potential for Fleek because it's only, again, it's only 1.48 million right now. No financial advice, just my opinion. Oh yeah, Steth for DZ. Oh, that's funny. Steth. WPLS. Got it. Oh, yeah. Doesn't look bad. Wow, dude, look at this. It looks like a giant, you're like forming some sort of giant channel. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Look, it kind of like reminds me of Toshi. Keep in mind that, yeah, you already had a 618 retracement. So as of right now, 1 cent 30 is in play. Previous high. Next target is up to 89 cents. It is a high risk, high reward play. I mean, you're looking at 100x, but even 100x is going to put the market cap at 100 million. So it's not that crazy to say that. But I mean, it already did a 13x to its 618 retracement, which is insane actually. But most likely you came down and you did, like we always say, you have support here at the 236382, which is perfect because you had a 618 retracement, you came down, you retested support. Now you're breaking out of support and you're attempting to break out again. So what you really want to see is price action stay over the box for a continuation up. 1 cent 30, 6 cents, and then 80 cents would all be in play. At any point, if you do break below this area of support, then the top is in. 618 retracement, and you're probably going to get a bigger capitulation back down to 17 to 26. No financial advice, just my opinion. They showed me how to swap my stock money to crypto. I was on the phone for 48 minutes talking to that man. I'm up 35% on silver. AMD is still growing. Let's go. Wait, what do you mean? Like, are you not using just your traditional exchanges? Do you have like a broker or something? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, what else can we make a video on? I guess Humanity Protocol. up 8% on the hour, or sorry, on the day. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna, maybe. Give me 1 second. I need to stretch out my... Hey, what's going on? Get some water. Hey guys. Hey buddy. I think we're gonna call it in like 9 minutes. Once we hit our hour mark, I gotta I gotta put out the bins and then feed the outdoor cats and stuff. So I think we'll do a couple. I think we have time for a couple more. Or I guess I can make an update video on Bitcoin. Oh yeah, that's right. Free Lightning wants me to look at Bitcoin all the time. So taking a look at Bitcoin, BTC on the live stream. So far so good. I do still think that we are, we are in some sort of bear flag right now. We are using the 100-day moving average as resistance, and we are experiencing resistance near this area, this area of resistance at the 382, which is around $95,000. So right now there are two scenarios. Obviously, there's always two scenarios. It could go up, it could go down. The targets I'm looking for, though, the target on the upside is a clear break over 103 is going to invalidate the spare flag. It's going to make it so something's... This is the only time in the history of BTC that we didn't follow what's happened every other cycle. So 103 absolutely needs to break to invalidate this, and if it doesn't, then we are just still getting this chop before the next major capitulation down. Now, most likely that's going to coincide with some sort of world news or some sort of black swan, which happens every single time. I don't mean to be super bearish, and it doesn't mean that we can't get some sort of move on altcoins, which it looks like we did get moves on altcoins. So I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying be careful, because I do think that obviously the bear market's already started back here in October, that we've been talking about for every single week and months after our key area of resistance broke. So it's just a matter of time before we get the next leg down and before we start really going back down. My target is $70,000. Not bear market target. Just the next time that I'm buying BTC is going to be at $70,000. But again, all that is invalidated if we do break 103. If it's a super cycle, then 139 to 148 is in play. Again, the reason why we have these days here drawn out is because typically when we break into our Gaussian channel, we have 140 days of chop, 175 days of chop before we get the next major move down and we start printing red. And just keep in mind that right now we are at, where is it at? There we go. Currently, oh, I guess I need to change this. Let me change this. I have to see when we broke into it. Yeah, so right now we are at 63 days. So we're not even over the average, the center of the channel. So obviously we're at 63 days before we broke in, we chopped around, we broke down after 175 days. Same goes here. We broke into the channel, chopped around for 175 days, and then we capitulated, and then even here, 140 days, and then we capitulated. So this is where I'm getting my numbers, so just be careful. None of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. I will keep you updated. Thank you so much for your support. You can comment below, where do you think Bitcoin is headed? Do you think it's a super cycle? Do you think that we are headed to 139 and 140,000? Or do you think that we're on the verge of getting a major capitulation down to $70,000? Thank you so much, and I'll catch you in the next video. Free lightning for 2 beams. Let's go. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. I hope your coins are going up too, man. Hope you're getting some sort of reversal on your coins. Thank you so much for the $2, man. I really appreciate that. Thanks for looking at BTC and other coins. You are very welcome. This is going to be crazy if we're not in a bear flag. Yeah, it would be, but I mean, I don't care. I'm going to be the one that suffers because I reduced my Dojo on Mars bag. I don't have OXT anymore, and I have 0.002 BTC. I'm not going to make any money with 0.002 BTC, and my only best bet is that my Dojo on Mars goes up. So you're right. It would be very unfortunate for me, but at least, hey, hold on, guys. They learned how to knock on my screen when they're hungry. For the outdoor cats. Hey, you gotta wait, okay? I'll give you guys food in a bit. I'm almost done live streaming. You guys gotta understand the schedule here. What was I saying? Yeah, that's right. If it's not, then yeah. But good for everyone else, right? That means that we're actually, I mean, regardless, good for me too, because I'm gonna get a move up on my Elon. But a lot of people that are in right now, that are still waiting for altcoins, those are the people that are getting alt season. Those are going to be the people that are going to be profiting the most out of everyone. It looks like the most textbook bear flag ever. Yeah, literally. I mean, we've had this drawn since, let me see if I could actually pull up one of my old videos. Let me see if I can actually pull up one of my old videos. That would be like the best case scenario. Let me see. Let me see. How many months ago was this? November, December, January. So like 2 months ago. There we go.
However you book your hotel, first check Kayak to see what lots of people say about where you're planning to stay. Then do what people...
Good morning, everyone. It's Crypto Meow Analysis coming at you with an update video on Bitcoin. So first and foremost, there's a couple things I want to point out. So we are under the 50, 100, and 200-day EMA. And basically, it just means that short term, the trend has turned bearish. However, like we 200-day macro bullish once, twice, 3 times. So I'm really hoping we break out of here, because once we do that, then we're gonna invalidate this downtrend and upside to basically go back down. Like for whatever reason, if we have another sell-off, just keep in mind 103 is still support. We did cross the moving average on the... No, that's actually, I need to go further back. Sorry, like sooner. Whoa. This is the moment, tonight is the night. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's Crypto. Yeah, so it was 91 to do. The price was at Meow Analysis coming at you with an update video. 84 on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is now at one of the most important levels of this entire cycle. Today we're looking at both the daily and the weekly charts. Yeah, anyway. Oh, let's just look at the biggest scam. Yeah, what do you mean it's having a nice move? MSTR, you're calling this a bounce? This is like a, what, like 11%, man. This thing's so cooked. MSTR back down to 131. That's where I see MSTR in the near distant future. Oh, you know what? I have to look at the comments. Oh, I forgot to do this because I got busy before I live streamed, but we have to look at this. Hold on. Truth. I have to respond to everyone's comments. Thanks for the update. Anytime. Can you do Litecoin? Yeah, that's right. I have to do Litecoin. Yeah, Litecoin, bro. Dude, Litecoin is like, I need to buy Litecoin right now. There we go. Yeah. Taking a look at Litecoin on the live stream. So, wow, Litecoin actually hit $70, which is insane. So, let's redraw everything as of right now. Very, very, very important for Litecoin. If $70 does not hold, then I would put Litecoin support at $62, which is important because it is bearish under $70. It's bearish under $70, but if it gets back over $70, then obviously we don't have anything to worry about in terms of support. But oh my gosh, hold on, I'm trying to do a puzzle here, and my cat is trying to eat this. Hey, no eating the puzzle pieces. Okay, you can't eat the puzzle pieces. Okay, there you go. Anyway, so I'm not going to remake this video, so if you guys want to just click off, I totally understand. We have support. Anyway, we have support here at this box. Now, Litecoin has been in a 10-year uptrend. I mean, since 2017, so going on 10-year uptrend. I would say that if Litecoin does break $70, you're probably going to break this support and come back down to these lows, which would be absolutely insane. That would invalidate this entire uptrend, which I think there would have to be a big reason why that happens. On the upside, if you do stay over $70, which is very, very, very important, then the next target on the upside is retesting again $99 and $130 for, I guess, this, getting rejected, hopefully not getting rejected at it 6 times in a row. I mean, you've been getting stuck here, and then you broke out. You've been getting stuck at the 0.5. So the next target is $171 once you break this major area of resistance. But I guess so far so good. However, just be careful if it does start breaking below $70. That's the only time where I would say, hey, we are in for a much bigger correction. $60 being the next support, and then on the bigger time frame, you're looking at $54. And then once 54 breaks, then you're cooked. You're going to come back down to make a lower low. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you so much for your support. I didn't say at the moment. If it does. I'm not calling it a bounce either. Got it. Yeah, you're right. You didn't. Why do you keep saying Bitcoin going to 20K? Can we not have our guesses? Can we not have our own opinions? When you say Bitcoin will not hit 50K, let alone 60K, that's your opinion. I'm not saying, hey, why are you saying that? Because there's no way that I can control what you're saying. So it really just makes absolutely no sense. So in other words, I'm letting you say that. And you're over here not letting me say what I want to say because you're repeating it. And then you're asking why I'm saying it. So But it's fine. I mean, I welcome it. It's fine. I think it is going to hit 20 to 30K. I think that just when people think that it can't go any lower, it's going to go lower. So I'm positioning myself in the best case scenario that Bitcoin does go down to those lows and I'm able to swoop it up at the lowest possible price. That's what I'm banking on, and that's my play. Now, that doesn't mean I'm only buying at 20 to 30 grand. If you watch my Bitcoin videos, I've already bought 0.002. My next buying point is 70K, and then from there we just keep making videos and keep looking at the targets on the downside. Thank you so much for the $2 free lightning, and I'll see you in tomorrow's live stream, hopefully. Bear market about to be over. Guessing is bad in crypto. I agree. BTC can go to 20K, but SPY will be like $400. It's 100% impossible. There's more Bitcoin wallets than that are lost forever. 20K, you need a total collapse of broader markets. Who's going to sell? As you see, the bears can't even get Bitcoin below an 80. You're going to be surprised, Chris. That's all I got to say. I mean, you're probably not going to come back to the live streams when Bitcoin does break down. But, you know, you can think that all you want. I welcome it. I really do. And again, it's in my best interest if Bitcoin does go up because people super chat, the ad revenue goes up, the channel views go up. So I want more than you for this to go up so that my platform can make me more money. So, but I'm also positioning myself in a way that I'm buying when we break down. I've been in crypto since 2010. I don't think the longevity of time that you've been in crypto matters, especially if you can read charts and especially if you can see how low the previous times the previous bear markets has taken Bitcoin. I just hope you're not waiting. I am waiting. Do you watch the Bitcoin videos? We post Bitcoin videos, and my first time buying Bitcoin and making content with that and all that stuff. So anyway, it's on the channel. Obviously, the next time we're going to be making one of those videos is at $70,000. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, but I think we're going to call it here. It's an hour. It's been an hour and 7 minutes. So thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate everybody for coming by. Just remember, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. This is all just for entertainment purposes and nothing more. Have a great night. Have a great day. Thank you so much for all the super chats, all the members, all the subscribers. I really appreciate all of your support. I hope we get this reversal. I hope we go up and we go to the moon so that we could all make money. And I will be live again tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Have a great day tomorrow. Have a great Friday, and I'll catch everyone.